Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to try something different. We're going to be analyzing commercial work from DPs that I really like. Today we're going to look at a commercial for ASICS shot by Gianpaolo Lupori. He is one of the best DPs I know in Asia, and his work is looked up to by many people. So today I wanted to look at this commercial. Oh, that's such a classic look. Oh man, I love it. It's one of those really simple, I want to call it a film even, that feels like a slice of life, and you really feel like you're there with the character in that life. It's the sound design, and I just love this concept. We're gonna go scene by scene and see what's in there. So it looks like it was shot on film, and I see a lot of chromatic aberration everywhere. It's probably some really vintage glass that's really nice. I mean, ASICS is a huge brand. I'm sure this was a creative decision and not a budget limitation. The shot looks like it was shot on a tripod somewhere off a building, out of a window or something. The taxi pulls in. There's our product. This is really nice. This looks like a Dana dolly pushing in this way. Okay. Sorry, I just installed this tool, drawing on my screen. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, it's clear 7. There's our product. It stops. It's like the radio with people in the background. Man, I love this composition. It gives so much depth. There's a reason why he didn't place the camera lower. Like, this gives it so much depth. It's not a big thing, but like little details like this really adds life to the art and photographic beauty, really. So we see there's foreground, then obviously there's middle ground, and then there's cars in the back, so like you really feel the 3D spaceness of everything. I love it. This looks like it's mostly natural light, but also we see that there's light on his face. That's probably some kind of really soft source of light, like off the screen right there. That's my guess for this situation. Again, I don't know what camera this was shot on, but this low depth of field tells me that it's a smaller sensor. So it could be 16mm film. By the way, going back to the depth, like I love it. There's a reason they placed the camera on the inside of the car instead of showing it from any other way. There's depth. There's foreground, then obviously there's middle ground, there's background, there's more. It's just, I love it. It's so pleasing to look at. And again, look at this. You see this? See this light? There's a chance it's the sky, the natural light. I would go ahead and assume that there's that light matte somewhere here that they used from before that adds a little bit of this little crunchy edge. Oh my God, I love it so much. It's the shots that are so fluid and movie-esque, where it's a slow push in. It's so good. You can never get this kind of shot with a gimbal. It's probably a Fisher dolly. I mean, that's the only way it makes sense. And again, look at this. Look at this light. It's probably the same light matte that they just turned around. I can't even tell. Actually, I can't tell. See the shadow here? That's from this arm. That gives you a clue that it was definitely on the right side, and I'm trying to figure out how far they put it. Is it like more behind him? But it looks like this shadow is telling me that it's more like on the same level as where he's standing. And also this shot, I don't know what it is about it. Maybe it's the quality of the crunchiness of the film, the graininess, or the chromatic aberration, or the emotion. Oh, I don't know what it is, but to me, this screams Kurosawa films. Man, this is cinema. I love it. We got a beautiful highlight in there. Man, this is just a cherry on top. Such a treat, this piece. See, in this moment, I am now 99.9% sure that they actually did use a light matte in all the previous shots, because this is what it looks like if you don't add any extra lighting, and this is what the natural light looks like in this location. So he's pretty dark on the front, and there's a big roof that light kind of goes through, but not too much. So yeah, now I'm 100% sure that they actually did use a light matte. There's our product again. See the shadow right here? So there's our favorite light matte. It's up there. It looks like it's really soft and big, because anything small or medium size, even like a 4x, would probably create a much harder shadows. This looks really soft, so it's got to be a pretty big light source. That's natural light. Man, what makes this commercial so special, it's these little cultural things. Obviously, I know this is Japan, but when I lived in China, I saw a lot of uncles and aunties doing these exercises where they do stretches or like walking backward. Sometimes it's funny. Unique things like this really makes you feel some type of way about this scenario, this environment you're being put in this commercial, and it's a very unique Asian experience, I think. He's such a likable guy. I like it. Again, stopping at this shot, I love it. Frame inside a frame. This is pure cinema. This is like a Western. Like, I have nothing to say about this. This is just amazing work. And looking at this shot now, I can guarantee that this was film, if you had any doubts before, because this looks almost blown out. And modern cinema cameras, they have a really high dynamic range, so none of it would have been blown out if this was a digital camera. So this is most definitely film. So look at how much chromatic aberration there is everywhere. This is just, man, this is cinema. I like it. Beautiful. This is amazing work. There's nothing to criticize, everything to admire. It's such simple yet powerful commercial. I wish there was more stuff like this. Thank you for watching this breakdown. If you'd like to see more, I'll leave your comments below. Say where I was wrong or where I was right, or what you'd like to see more of. I'll try to make more of these pretty soon. Thank you.